One day, when I was like 11, I was told I could go outside because I wanted to ride my skateboard. So I did just that. And down the block from me was a big apartment house with a bunch of kids, and they all rode bikes, fucking skateboards, scooters, shit like that. But they usually would travel super far, like they would go to Walgreens or something. Also, this is when I lived in New York. So like the blocks were kind of long-ish, but not that long. And the stores were always dummy far away from any house that you lived in. So them riding to Walgreens was a big no-no for my mom. She did not want me to go with them because, you know, I'm fucking 11. So me going with them is kind of weird. And because I didn't have parental supervision, blah, blah, blah. The kids were like 13 or a little bit older than me and not too older. And there were also some younger kids like 8, 7, shit like that. Normally what we would do is just literally ride around the entire block. And even then my mom didn't like it because, like I said, the roads or the blocks were really long. So it's like she wouldn't see me for at least a good 5 minutes because we would just ride around the entire block. But I wanted to be so rebellious as an 11-year-old fucktard. So I went with them across the street and we basically were about to go to Walgreens. But while I was riding across the street, and I barely know how to ride a skateboard, like I was falling off every now and then, and I was behind them because I was the slowest person. And there was a car. We're just going to say this guy was drunk because there's no way this nigga did not see me. And if he wasn't drunk, then that nigga is fucking retard. Me being the last person, I guess he decided, all the group of kids just went across the street, so I could just start speeding up. I didn't even realize there was a car coming, and I just started trying to ride my little small ass skateboard across the street with those people. And my mom didn't ever like me going across the street by myself back then. So I knew exactly what I was doing was wrong, but I wanted to be a rebellious toddler. So I did just that. And in the midst of me doing that, a car literally skirts and slides past me, almost hitting me. Like he hit the brakes dummy hard, and this man almost clapped me, bruh. At that moment in time, I looked back at my house and I saw my mom, and she saw everything, and I was like, oh nah. And I just started dipping up with the group because, I don't know, I guess I felt like embarrassed because she seen that, and I knew I was supposed to be doing that. And like back then I had the ability to be embarrassed, and you know, now I don't because I don't give a fuck who sees me do anything. Literally, I am unable to be embarrassed or humiliated. But that is besides the point. I'll link up with them. And then I guess we turned back around really quickly, and the car drove off fast as fuck because he realized he almost hit a toddler. And that nigga probably was like, yeah, let me get my dumb ass out of here before I go to jail. I returned back home like 3 hours later because I really didn't want to go back home. I knew exactly what was about to happen. And once I returned home, it happened. I got yelled at, and she said, I saw you. That's why I told you never to go across the street, but you never listen, do you, right? That's why you're not playing Xbox. And then that day, I could not play Left 4 Dead 2, the demo. And I was very sad because Left 4 Dead 2, the demo, was a fire-ass game back then. And if y'all niggas know, demos back then on Xbox 360 had multiplayer. So I was playing with niggas and everything. And I had a little microphone, so, bro, I was lit back then. Fuck is you talking about? But I couldn't play that day because I did some dumb shit, and my mom caught me. And I also almost died. But we're not going to name this video Almost Died because that is the most overused title on YouTube of all time. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like down below. If you didn't, dislike, obviously. There's 2 buttons there for a reason. Comment, subscribe. I'm Justra, and I'm out. I can't get the fuck out my head. I can't get the fuck out my head. I can't get the fuck out my head.